Warning. If the topic of psychological manipulation and emotional enslavement of women offends you, I want you to stop watching this video. And if you want to continue, you must agree never to use this knowledge to hurt women. Deal? Great. Let's start. So, are you dating an insecure woman? And do her insecurities seem to bother you? If they are, then you're at the right place. In this video, you'll discover the specific techniques on how to deal with an insecure woman. And you know what? This is probably the only place online where you can find advice and techniques on how to manage a woman's insecurities. What's interesting is that you'll find information in this video which is unavailable anywhere else. Why am I so sure of this? Well, the reason is pretty simple, really. Dating gurus will never want to talk about this because it can get pretty controversial. Also, if you're familiar with my other videos, you'll know that I don't give a shit about being politically correct. Others will never dare to talk about what I am going to say here next. It's true. Here's what I mean when I say that I'm not politically correct. I will be talking about how you can exploit a woman's insecurity for your own benefit. You see, a woman's insecurity is her ultimate weakness. And guess what? You'd be a fool if you don't exploit it for yourself. Now don't get me wrong, okay? I am not asking you to do anything that will harm women. You'll find out what I mean exactly by that in a little while. Before we go further, could you do me a huge favor? Help me out by clicking like button below because you're a cool guy and you'll encourage me to create even more of these videos for you. Click like now. I'll wait. Done clicking like? Nice, thanks. Let's continue, alright? Now, here's the deal about insecure women. The truth is that all women are insecure. It's just that some are better at hiding their insecurities than the rest. Here's the good news. If a woman doesn't hide her insecurities with you, it means that she's really into you. This makes total sense if you think about it. I mean, we all want to appear perfect and spotless to the ones we love, right? So let's say that you're dating this woman and she's really insecure whenever there are other women around you. She might worry that someone will come and snatch you away from her, for example. So what do you do to help her deal with her insecurity? At the point, let me tell you this. You will never want to take away a woman's insecurity. In fact, you'll want to amplify her insecurity and make it worse. Yes, let me repeat myself for clarity. You don't want her insecurity to go away. If anything, you want it to be worse. Now, before you howl in disagreement, hear me out first, all right? Here's the deal. If you really love her, then you know that she will be the happiest when she is with you. This means that you want her to stick with you for the long term. And guess what? The best way to ensure that this happens is to make her insecurity worse so that she cannot be without you. Makes sense, right? If you're familiar with Shogun method, you'll already know this. The name of the game is enslavement, not seduction. I mean, why seduce a woman when you can enslave her to you emotionally, right? And guess what? The easiest way to enslave a woman is to play on her insecurities. Now, let's get back to our example. So she's a jealous type who feels insecure about the women that you're hanging out with. So what you need to do to amplify her insecurity is by dropping hints about the other women. For example, you can say, Cherry is such a babe. I wonder if she's going out with anyone. Or, Elise is so funny. She makes me laugh so much. Or let's just say she's really sensitive about the size of her butt. So you can double up and say, Jenny has such a nice ass. It's not that huge and not that small either. I bet a lot of guys will want to tap that. Yum yum. This may piss her off, but that's a good thing because it means that you've hit the spot. Any reaction from her is better than indifference. Makes sense, right? I've got to warn you, however, what you shouldn't do is to be direct about it. For example, you shouldn't say, Jenny has such a nice ass, not like yours. You've got to slip under the radar and be as covert as possible. Otherwise, she'll catch you red-handed doing this shit that you shouldn't be doing. Get it? Remember, To make her insecurity worsen, you've got to repeat this at every opportunity that you get. Be fucking relentless, man. You'll know that it's working when she gets even more pissed off every time you try to push her buttons. Or maybe it will even motivate her to try to fix her own insecurity. For example, if she's insecure about her big butt, she might just sign up at the gym and start doing squats. This, of course, is good for both you and her. Now let's say that you've pushed it as far as you could with her. At this point, you'll want to take the next step and seal the deal by enslaving her emotionally. To do this, you'll need to use this mind control technique known as fractionation. With this technique, you'll be able to put a woman under your authority and control so that quitting you will never be an option for her. It's really powerful. Here's the good news. At the end of this video, you'll find a free resource that will teach you how to use fractionation on women like a boss. Promise me and watch all the way to the end to find the link to this resource. Click the link, follow the instructions, and you'll be all set. When used correctly, fractionation can get a woman under your control, enslave her, and make her fall in love with you far quicker than the usual pickup artist tricks. I have to warn you, though, that it is not possible to undo the effects of fractionation. Once you have enslaved a woman using this technique, dumping her will cause irreparable damage to her psychology. Therefore, please use this technique responsibly and ethically. To learn how you can use Shogun method and fractionation to manipulate a woman's mind and enslave her to you emotionally, go to fractionationhypnosis.com or click on this link right now.